Hello, everybody, and welcome to UC San Diego's pre-arrival webinar for international freshmen. This webinar was developed for incoming freshman UC San Diego students in F1 and, in some cases, J1 status. The International Students and Programs Office would like to congratulate you on your acceptance to UC San Diego and extend a warm welcome. We are here to assist you throughout your stay in the United States, as well as provide services that enhance the quality of your experience in the US and contribute to your academic success at UC San Diego. My name is Gabriela Hoffman, and I'm the Assistant Director for International Student Programs at the International Students and Programs Office, or as we call it, ISPO. I am joined by my colleagues, Ruby Rosas, one of our International Student Advisors here at ISPO. And in addition to that, I am joined by Maria Salgado, an International Admissions Officer, who's here to help answer any admissions-related questions you might have. Today, we're going to talk about some important topics that relate to your pre-arrival preparation for coming to UC San Diego. Keep in mind that this is a brief webinar designed to give you a basic overview of upcoming deadlines and important information, and we will be sure to leave adequate time at the end for your questions. We will review the International Students and Programs Office and how we are here to serve you, admissions reminders, applying for your Form I-20 or DS 2019 to obtain your F1 or J1 visa, orientation, and approaching deadlines and reminders. Again, we will leave ample time at the end of the presentation for any questions you might have, so please save those questions for the end of the presentation. Now for a little bit of information about the International Students and Programs Office. We are here to assist international students from the very start. We provide pre-arrival information and orientation for new international students, as well as advising services for you and your family throughout the year. You can come to us if you have any questions regarding your international student visa and status. In addition, we offer a variety of cross-cultural programs and activities for all students at UC San Diego. We are located in the center of campus, so we are easy to find. We offer walk-in and scheduled appointments year-round, including the summer, so please come by and meet us when you arrive. You'll be joining a large and diverse community of students at UC San Diego this fall, and I wanted to take a moment to give you an idea of how many international students are part of this vibrant community. This information is taken from our Fall 2018 data. UC San Diego is home to over 8,000 international students, which is 23% of the overall student population. All international students are served by the International Students and Programs Office before they arrive, during their studies, and up to 3 years after graduation if they decide to pursue post-completion work authorization. When looking specifically at our undergraduate student population, international students number at over 5,000 out of a total of 30,000 undergraduates on our campus. As you can see, the top 5 areas of study our international students pursue as undergraduates are economics, computer science, mathematics, applied mathematics, and international studies. UC San Diego is proud to host such a vibrant and talented community of international students. The International Students and Programs Office website is the first place for you to obtain important information about your first steps as an international student. Visit inewstudent.ucsd.edu, where you will find information specifically for undergraduate international students. We recommend that you bookmark this site to your computer. In addition to new student information, we have a variety of resources related to your stay in San Diego and for maintaining your status within the United States. You can access request forms, information guides, tutorials, on and off-campus resources, and much more. We would suggest that you get familiar with our website and take some time to explore all the links on our homepage. Before we go into further detail about your next steps related to your F1 or J1 visa, we wanted to review a few important reminders from admissions. Keep in mind that May 1st is the deadline to accept your offer of admission to UC San Diego. June 30th is your deadline to submit transcripts to the university. By July 15th, you'll need to have submitted your test scores. Those include AP, IB, TOEFL, IELTS, or A-level scores. And if you have any questions about these tests or any of these deadlines, please contact undergraduate admissions so that you can be sure about what you need to submit to complete your admission to UC San Diego. Okay, so now let's go over how to obtain your F1 or J1 visa for your studies here at UC San Diego. As an international student, you must have your SEVIS Form I-20 to apply for an F1 visa or a SEVIS Form DS-2019 to apply for a J1 visa. Whether you are applying for an I-20 or DS-2019, both can be requested using the International Students and Programs Office's online iPortal system. You can begin your request for your visa documents starting now. The direct link for the iPortal is iportal.ucsd.edu. Most students will receive a visa document with a September start date. However, we are aware that many students begin their programs of study earlier than this. For example, if you wish to begin during summer session. If you require an earlier start date on your visa document, you are able to request this within the iPortal. Please note that the processing time for a visa document is 15 business days. Once you receive your I-20 or DS-2019, you may book your visa appointment at your local U.S. Embassy to obtain your visa stamp in your passport for entry into the U.S. Some important notes about iPortal. First, you must wait 24 hours after accepting your offer of admission before attempting to log in. If you do so beforehand, you will receive an error message, so please be sure to wait. Also, be prepared to upload copies of your current passport as well as evidence of adequate financial support for your program of study. You can find the minimum funding requirements for an I-20 and DS-2019 listed on our website at inewstudent.ucsd.edu. This is what the I-20 and DS-2019 forms look like. When you receive the corresponding form, please review it to make sure the details are correct, such as the spelling of your name, birth date, country of birth, and citizenship. If there are any issues, please contact us immediately. Note that you are eligible to enter the U.S. only up to 30 days before the program's start date listed on your I-20 or DS-2019. Again, if you are part of an early start or summer session program, then you may be issued an I-20 or DS-2019 with an earlier start date to allow you to enter the U.S. at that time to participate. If this is the case, you can indicate this in your iPortal application. Finally, keep in mind that new international undergraduate student orientation will be on Sunday, September 22nd, so make sure you are here by then. More information about orientation will be available on our website and will be sent out via email with registration information in the coming months. Please note that this is separate from your individual college orientations, which you should also plan to attend. That information will be communicated to you directly from your colleges throughout the spring and summer months. So now I'd just like to take a few moments to review important deadlines and reminders that will be coming up. As mentioned before, you can begin requesting your visa documents now via the iPortal at iportal.ucsd.edu. May 1st is the deadline to accept your offer of admission to UC San Diego. May 16th is when we will be hosting our next pre-arrival webinar, which will focus on both on-campus and off-campus housing for undergraduate students. That invitation will be sent via email, so keep an eye out for that in the coming weeks. June 30th is the deadline to submit transcripts. See admissions.ucsd.edu for more information about how to do that. And July 15th is the deadline to submit your tuberculosis and vaccination information to Student Health. And this is also the deadline to submit test scores to admissions. I want to take a moment just to go over our next series of webinars that are coming up that are here to help you get adjusted to campus. As mentioned before, May 16th is our next webinar that will focus on undergraduate housing options, both on and off campus. May 22nd, we will have a webinar focusing on campus safety. June 3rd, we will have a webinar with our student health colleagues that focuses on immunization requirements and health insurance, which is called UC SHIP here at UC San Diego. June 13th, we'll have a webinar focusing on undergraduate student life and how to get involved on campus. And then finally, on July 24th, we will have a pre-arrival and travel preparation webinar to tell you about what documents to prepare and how to gain entry into the United States as an international student. As always, if you have any questions or concerns throughout this time, please contact via the information listed above. A copy of this recording and a version of this PowerPoint will be placed on the ISPO website at iwebinars.ucsd.edu. So please feel free to refer back to this presentation on that page at any time. Now I'd like to open it up for questions and see if we can help with any questions that are coming through. Thank you very much for your attention and your time today. We'll stay online for about another 10 to 15 minutes. So if you have any questions, just a reminder, on your panel, there is a Q&A question box on your panel where you can type in questions, and we will go ahead and answer those there. One question that typically comes up that we do see from our international students at this time is, how long does it take to get a US visa? That does depend on the country that you are processing in. It depends on the consulate that you are attending and the time of the year. At this time of the year, visa appointments typically don't take that long to obtain once you have your visa documents. But as the summer progresses, typically by July, there is a longer wait time to get a visa appointment. So be sure, if you are set on coming to UC San Diego and you accept your admission, be sure to apply for your visa documents as soon as possible, because you need those in hand before you can book your visa appointment. So I just wanted to bring up one point from admissions that comes up commonly for our newly admitted students. As you know from the presentation, you are required to follow up and submit official transcripts from your institution once they become available. If admissions deems them as unofficial and are not accepted, they will email you to request your official documents. So be sure to check your email. It's really important at this time of year to be checking that constantly in case you need to resubmit any official documentation. We don't want that to hold up your admissions. Okay, we want to thank you for your time this morning. Thank you very much for taking part in this webinar. As mentioned, this will be recorded and posted on our website. So you'll be able to come back and preview it at any point that you'd like. Thank you for your time again. Congratulations. Welcome to UC San Diego, and we hope to see you in the fall. Thank you.